Like a mouse caught in a trap, we often find ourselves running into would-be invisible barriers. Things that we can't see are stopping us. That maybe they're belief systems, maybe they're ideas about ourselves, maybe it's just simply our self-esteem or our self-image. But like a mouse in a trap, we can't get free alone. Hi, I'm J Loren Norris, and you're watching the Leading Leaders podcast. I know you felt that as a leader, and maybe before you became a leader, before you realized that you were influencing others to make decisions and to go down a certain path, you realized that there were some things in your life that were just plain frustrating. Things that you tried to do and you had a hard time accomplishing. Projects that you would set out on and halfway down the journey realized, it doesn't matter how hard I try to do this, I can't get through from right here to where I need to be. I can see it. It's like it's just right there. It's just right in my reach, but I can't pull it through into my life. And I don't know why. And that's when it's time for a coach. See, a coach isn't the person who comes into your life and moves all the maze pieces around to redirect you. But if you've ever seen like Mission Impossible, where they talk about the laser beams around the room that you can't see them, they're infrared. You don't know where they are, but if you trip one of them, boom, and you're all done. Your life becomes a mess if you just trip this one invisible tripwire. This one obstacle that you can't even tell it's there. The job of the coach is like the one who comes in with the baby powder and just a little puff of baby powder, and as it settles, the dust, it illuminates the infrared laser beams that have been there all along. Like the one who can fog a mirror or fog a piece of glass to find your way, to see it, to be able to identify that it's there. See, there are plenty of clear obstacles, translucent, transparent obstacles, completely invisible obstacles in your life. The way you think, the things you read, the music you listen to, the people you hang out with, your belief systems from the past, those are the foundations upon which your life is built, upon which every decision that you make is built. And until you can see clearly how those beliefs, how those past experiences impact your decision making today, you're going to be stuck. And there's a chance you're going to find yourself at a dead end of a maze, where it looks like, from your angle, you have plenty of open and clear space. But every time you try to move forward in that direction, or a little bit in that direction, or a little bit in that direction, you seem to run headlong into something you can't see. It just stops you. Invisible blocks to progress. Invisible barriers to your success. And that's when you need a coach. Not because a coach will rearrange the maze for you. Not because a coach will miraculously change the outcome of every effort that you've made. But because the coach is going to help you to identify the barriers in your life that you can't currently see. Just a little puff of baby powder. Just a little bit of tap on the side of the glass to say, there's something there you can't see. We need you to become more aware, to dig into your awareness, to raise that level of intention in this specific obstacle and begin to ask the questions like, why do I believe that? Where did I come up with that idea? What experience in my life made me come to that conclusion and hold on to it? What if it's not true? What if this self-hatred that I have is unjustified? What if I'm the only one who hasn't forgiven me for my mistakes? See, all of these are questions that you need to work through with a coach, with a mentor, someone who can point the way for you. Someone who's been there and done that, preferably. But if not, someone who just understands the coaching process well enough to ask the curiosity-based questions that will cause you to look deeper inside and discover for yourself why those barriers exist. Oh, we all have them. We all have blind spots. We all have invisible barriers. We all have anchors from the past. We all have feelings we wish we could let go of. We all do. Every human does. The question is, if you can't see them on your own, how will you get past them? What will you do to change the way you do what you do? Who's going to help you? It's time to get a coach. It's time to get some outside help. Someone who can see the maze from an entirely different angle. And that's not always the friend standing next to you. It's not always the business partner who's walking this journey with you. It's not always your spouse. In fact, most of the time the people trapped in the maze with you, getting the same results, they have the same blind spots. And because you travel together, they know your path well, but they don't know the way out, or they would have taken you there. It's time to get an objective third party. Seek some help. Look outside of your immediate circle of friends and find someone who can coach you, who can lead you through this pathway. I don't care what your level of leadership is, whether you're brand new in leadership or you're the CEO of a mega corporation. If you're operating without a coach, you're operating with blind spots that you can't see. They're invisible barriers that will stop you from doing what you're trying to do, and you won't even know why. Time to get help. I'm J Loren Norris, and you've been watching Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.